the rest of the investment will be handled by social investors through Kickstarter.
And yes, people need to know how to grow food for themselves.
I want to ask a couple questions.
See, another solution might be an education campaign. For example.
Exactly. Because you know what? Like people, like if they were to grow their own gardens, we could have so much more food in this world.
Well, see, that's the difference. Is like the system is built to like handle short-term and long-term solutions, easy,
But nobody
financially
ever sat down and
simple.
actually considered a long-term solution.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make that happen.
So I had a couple questions. You said the left column is for the people who agree with a certain subject, and the right-hand column is for disagree. Now the middle column, that's where experts' opinions go. You're saying. So I guess the big step would be to network this to a bunch of experts in each field, right? For agriculture, you find all the best agriculture experts. I would suggest the dude who made Venus Project there, that Jacques guy. You know, he'd be in for that, and that, or something like that. I don't remember what his name is, but
It is Jacques something.
I think
Jacques Fresco.
Jacques Fresco, yeah. So you know, he would be one of the experts that we'd vote up. We'd say, hey, we like this guy's opinions, and that's how he'd gain notoriety, I guess, or such. So just explain a little bit about the middle column.
So the middle column is birthed from the concept of technocracy. Technocracy was one of the options, like in the 30s, for the future of government. Basically, the way technocracy works, you can Wikipedia it. It's a government run by experts. Now, we don't want that. We want democracy, but you also want to know what the experts think, whether you're for or whether you're against. Sorry. Okay. So, in the center column, we have thought leaders. You don't have to have any certificate or certification or whatever to be a thought leader. You just have to have good track record on Canopy of making positive contributions, and then your endorsement of an idea of a solution will be moved to the center column, just to add weight to that argument. You'll also see other objective information, things like statistics from studies, anything that is considered to be unbiased. But even if it is considered biased, it goes in the center column. It'll just get downvoted.
Before I forget, the point about experts and the democracy. All right, we have like two systems here. One is a participatory democracy. And so how do we integrate people in decision making? Obviously the reason we're here is because all these people from different walks of life and issues and backgrounds are here because things that affect them, decisions that affect them, they have no say in it. So that's one aspect. However, then there's expertise. How much of this and that person knows about any given system that they're, say, voting or making opinion about. So say, in that case, why would opinion of two stupid people be more valued than an opinion of one smart person? So in that case, there should be a distinction made to what it's not a democracy for the sake of democracy, but there has to be some kind of quality judgment of the decisions that are being taken, and by what expertise, and how those decisions going to affect us in perpetuity. And therefore there has to be a balance struck between like the forum for the individuals to express their participatory, especially in things, participation, especially in decisions that affect them, and their also ability of society to discern if the decisions that are being taken or addressed are actually sound propositions, and actually there has to be some kind of check guard.
You need people who know the industry or know the topic to be able to say what is and isn't feasible, or what is and isn't off course. If something's been done before and tried and was...
Because we got to remember that democracy in Greek means initially is the mob rule, and as we know from the history, mob is not always correct about its assumptions. All that, like the lynching and all that states of the that the mob can take. The nature of information is at most detailed on the individual level. The more bigger the crowd becomes, the more generalized the message becomes as well.
You kind of do need experts. Like, if somebody's spent their entire life working on a particular topic, and you come in, like let's say somebody's an environmental expert or has worked specifically with water filtration their entire life, and you come in suggesting a new system for water filtration, you need to know that that's been tried 70 years ago and failed. You need to know that there are people who are thinking specifically about that topic every day, all day. You need to know what they think. It's kind of like, there's a reason you go to a doctor to have to take care of your health and not the guy next door, right? You live by the standard that we need experts. You can't say that we don't.
So I have a couple questions. Maybe we don't need experts, and you know what?
It was
but
reverse.
But I just want to know.
Until computer breaks down, and then
Where's
then
the tech
everybody,
guy?
where's the tech guy?
Is that your expert?
I have a question about how would you say we could make something like this popular? Because I'm sure things like this have been somewhat tried, but I feel that because of the Occupy movement and the uniqueness of the situation, that we might actually have a chance. But how would you go about doing that?
Okay, if we don't need an expert, let's get the boring, ugly person here, and then everybody's an expert in their own right. It's like what's right, what's wrong, and what's boring or not, and what's practical or not.
Magic, exactly.
That's right.
The lad.
Gotta get some
Shout out
magic
to the lad.
happening to get this.
Some experts do have agendas. That's why you put experts alongside a popular opinion. The experts don't make the decisions. The people make the decisions, but you have to know what the experts think. The difference right now is when you elect a political party, all it really is there are problems with the world. There are a set of problems. Social services address problems, military addresses problems, health services address problems. The problems exist, and every political party has their own set of solutions their package of solutions that they are elected in and then implement. What we're trying to do is take the representative, take the politician out of the equation, take the package out of the equation, vote specifically on your preferred solution to a particular problem, and then act by making an organization or a business that is tasked with handling that problem in a way that has been socially agreed upon before the business was created, and as a part of the charter of the business.
Okay.
Well, there's not going to be any selling of expertise or anything like that. The whole platform is going to be free, open, transparent.
Okay, so you were suggesting that you'll hopefully have the beta version out in a month from now.
That's the goal, is to have something
It's
workable.
called GNUverment, open source government software that people can download on their computer, like go on the website and vote, or download on their iPhone or whatever.
What is that?
GNUverment, GNU is not Unix, it's type of like open source. Basically, it's government should be open source public domain software that people can run on any device, or go to a library and check a website and vote on whatever issues 24/7, like we vote on YouTube videos. And I'm surprised where's open source community with their GNUverment version, open government. Like we gotta catch up, because it's a bulletin board of issues. People can nominate an issue and then vote on it, and we can start it very easily. And worldwide, and different communities can use it for project management.
Yeah, so what we're talking about is that we're going to make our own proprietary platform that is built by the people in the occupation, and it's going to be not like software that you run on your computer. It's going to be a website that you can access from anywhere.
Or that popular Toby Lake brought up a good point. It will possibly be managed by the developers.
Yeah, so the way that that's going to work is we're just providing a platform. We're not baking in any particular opinions or preference. That's all provided by the users. Now, it's going to be very modular, so